Right, Sandy? Right, Higgs? Thanks. So, Justin Meyer sent this to us. This is bad AF. I don't usually like to. I guess my ego does. It's not really ego though. This is like cool art. Like anybody, this company etches this. I think you send them a design, boop, they etch it, and they give you this whole platform to do this situation. Right? You should see it at nighttime when the lights aren't on in here. I told him I would show it online because I appreciated it so much as a gift. Justin, thank you, my good friend. It is, Pilar. I mean, our next one's going to say T-Crew. Our next one needs to say T-Crew. Am I right? Justin, that thing came out cool. Justin wrote to me, goes, Pops, I hate sending something I actually didn't see or touch myself, but I ordered this for you. I think he's seeing it now. Justin, you kicked A. How do I do this? Has these different options where I could flash it. Thank you, Justin. Or you could strobe it. Or you could fade it. Or you could smooth it. Oh, smooth. Remote control. CCS knew that. You can set the color settings. Look at that. The red, green, and blue, you can set the color settings. Summer Wheat, would you pick this color down here? Summer might go with all those colors. Look at that. Justin, there's a remote. Look at this thing. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ, there isn't a black. Get out of here. I'll post this later today with the a link that'll tell you, I don't know, give you some information about this situation in case you guys feel like finding one for yourselves or doing what Justin did, which is gifting. Justin, I got something coming back at you. Thank you, my friend. I absolutely, this is going to be sitting in the mosh office, Justin, for all time. I might not have the light on all the time. I might have to turn it off so I don't pay attention to myself all day. But one cool gift, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate the effort, time, and the kindness you spent in doing that for me. Thank you, Justin. Okay, next. Oh, we got a busy day. We have a busy day. Justin just took up an hour and a half of our time. Thank you, Justin. What is this right here? I think Kim might have sent me this. This is cool. Just check it out for a moment. Okay, the music alone is cool. So let's have tea. Oh, they're nerdy. Is that cool? Let's have tea, everyone. One more time. Hey, how about that music? Get 'em. I want more of the music. I want a longer, what do they call it? Reel. That's really super cute. Okay, well, that's it. Look at them little guys. That should be our theme song for this week. Okay? Maybe we'll do that every morning. Okay, give me 5 people that say do that every morning for this rest of this week. Just to wake us up. That's a wake up call. Okay? Let's have tea. Oh, and then we've got the old. This was my old website. This used to be a website of mine a long time ago. Till the guy ripped me off and took all the money and ran. I don't know where he went, but he ran. Fun guy to you, my college. It's don't use it. It's dead. But it's still a good cup. Okay. Right, Laura? It's dead. I tell you, dead. Dead to me. That's what they do. The wolves out there get you. Okay, one more. Oh, Brian Grigga. I don't know if Brian's here, but Brian's killing the game. Brian's killing the game. Sounds good, CCS. Brian Grigg. I also want to tell everybody, I'm not going to give you the number. I'm not going to tell you the number. But Brian sent in a donation for Mushfest for us to put into Mushfest. Straight up, boom. Didn't ask for anything back. And I can't say the number out loud because it's too big. And I'm not joking. And Sandy, I'll be sending that to you later today, as soon as I can figure out my new, I don't know, I had a bunch of stuff happen. I had to do all kinds of new banking. But Brian's killing the game. Brian did this huge donation, asked for nothing back. We did go ahead and put his name in for the raffle for these babies, 40 grams of Thrasher, okay? And so far, these are all the names of all the people that have put in for the Thrasher thing, okay? Should I read them off or just wait? What do you guys think? I have a list of all the people that are in on the raffle. I want to kind of kill the raffle where it is, so we keep the odds down for the chance of you winning. And I'm going to do another raffle this week. I'll still do another raffle later this week, another one. But the idea for me is sort of, can't have a list without checking it twice, CCS. The idea is I don't want 50 different entries for that jar, because then we're getting overpaid for the value of the jar. At our end, at your end, you're still winning. You know what I'm saying? $10, that's practically the price of the jar and shipping alone, let alone what's in it. So, does anybody have a problem with the idea if I close the raffle where we're at with the entrance that we have? That caps the number. Plus, we're going to do, I promised to do a couple of door prizes. Wait till you see the door prizes. I'm going to show them to you guys. I had, had a lot to do this weekend. Mark Zamarin saying, close it, Pops. Are you in it, Marky? Yeah. Mark's, kill the odds, Pops. Let's kill the odds on this one. All right? I'm going to kill the odds. Right there. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, too. I'm going to go ahead and read these out We'll put them on a wheel and spin later this week, but you guys are in on it. I'm going to read these out. If your name doesn't get called, you don't hear me say your name, write to me. Let me know. Like, did I miss it? I've been pretty diligent about it, but I don't want to miss anybody. So if you feel like I missed you, let me know. Okay, and I don't know that everybody's going to be here today to hear this list, but if you're here and you don't hear your name, let me know. Ronnie Reel, Deborah Pearl. These are all people that have spots on the wheel. I'm going to tell you guys something else. Some of these people in here sent in more than $10. If they sent in more than $10, see, I'm working all this out. I've never done a raffle before. I told you guys 3 years, 3 years plus counting now. We've never done this before. But we don't want anybody to pay anything that they don't have to at Festi. True Heart, I see you. You're welcome to come. Please. So I'm helping, you guys are helping me lay the ground rules. Okay, because I'm not going to be a dictator-ish on the first day. If somebody sent me more than $10, say they sent 20, should they get 2 spots on the wheel? Or was the extra, you're welcome, or is the extra 10 just throw it in the pile? If they, CCS, if they sent 20, should they get an extra, they should get an extra spot, Stuart? Or are they just, thank you, you did buy 1 and you're giving us 10? Okay. I think 2. I'll be honest with you, that's what I did. I honestly did that Hagues exception. If somebody sent in a 20, and a few of you did, thank you for everybody. You're qualified for 2 spots. If you sent in more, okay, thank you for clearing that up, Herbie. Herbie, I'm going to promote you to monitor one of these. Moderator. Hey, at Mushfest. Okay, never mind. I'm off that. Let me write that down so I remember. Okay, that's a good idea. I just had a really neat idea. Okay, so if you sent in more, you have more than 1 spot. You know how much you sent in. You should know how many spots you have. So as I call out your names right now, yeah, Kim, we're getting ready to let Cracky go if they can't calm down. But it gave me a good idea. So Cracky gave me a good idea in a positive way. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We always turn things into good. The names of the people, Pops, just tell us. Ronnie Reel, if you don't hear me call your name and you sent in a donation to be on the wheel to win this, please let me know. I'll read this today. I'll read it tomorrow. We're going to spin on Thursday. Ronnie Reel, Deborah Pearl, Wes Smoke, Mark Zamaron, Hagues, Gregory Hewitt, Leonard Watson, Cleany, Melvin Bashans, I believe that's Satterwolf, Tommy Petty, Summer Laura, Catherine Heimel, Derek Anderson, Matthew Seliger, Melissa G., Liddy Ladrand. Lad doesn't even watch us live and he's sending us stuff. Thank you, Laddie. Harry Cave, thank you. And Brian Griga. Brian, he didn't even know. We're throwing Brian on the wheel because his donations are too big to stay off the wheel. Okay, so those are the people whose names we have. If I didn't say your name, don't tell me here because I won't see it. I'll see it, but I won't remember. Write me a note. Say, hey, psst, Pops, I think you missed me. And we'll get you on the wheel. And then again, tomorrow we'll announce, and then Thursday we'll spin. And then Friday we're going to do a new. Okay? Boy, we're taking care of business here, CCS. But this is important stuff because we've got an amazing Mush Fest coming up this Memorial Weekend. I just had an idea as we were looking at this. I have an idea because see, Pops is, I gotta admit it, I'm a little bit limited on my ability to do a lot of things online. Nor do I want to know a whole lot more. I'm the kind of guy that I actually am like this. I'm like, hey, can you do it for me? And I'll go do something else. Maybe something for you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not very good at, I'm kind of like not very good at that. I think the show here, we're reaching a point right now. People, some of us have given examples here. Does the show need a moderator? Do we need a moderator? Not a poperator, but one of our friends out there that just can kind of like, does the show need a moderator? Should we think about that? Or if we survive forever without it, or do you grow to a certain point where there's always like a Johnny off to the side with his hand on the button? Rex said, I thought there was one, Pops. maybe this show. So here's what I want to do then. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Free. There's always a guy off to the side, and he's the guy that's like just waiting. You may not have to push the button for a week, but knowing somebody has a button. Okay. No, JC, we do so good. But I've been noticing, and we want to get 63 people, 22 likes. Maybe we don't need moderators. We just need likers. Okay? Maybe we just need likers. Here's what I propose. At Mushfest, when there's a group of us together, which would be a small quorum, Mr. Civics lesson, a small quorum of us, why don't we nominate, and because I don't want to, we'll nominate somebody, and they don't even have to be somebody there at Mushfest. They could be somebody not at Mushfest. You don't have to be there. But let the Festarians decide, hey, let's have this guy be a monitor for, we'll like do a 1 month or a 2 month shift and see how it goes. What do you think about that? We'll have a little ceremony and vote for a moderator. I think it would be, and why am I doing it Mushfest? You know why? Because I can turn to one of the really smart people, especially like Exception, and say, hey, how do I put a moderator on my YouTube account? Okay? We volunteer pick someone. And that's the reason I'm actually doing it at Mushfest. So someone can put it into the computer for me. Are we down with that? Okay, dirty deletes. Here we come, RX. I got to tell you guys, I'm going to tell you something about deletes. Who likes that idea? See how I'm taking advantage of everybody? I'm like, especially Exception, she's been known to be able to fix my stuff. What do you think? All right, I like it. We have enough likes that we're going to try to pull that off. Let's see if we can hang out without a moderator, but I also like the idea of moderator. Usually you need two, right? Let's be honest. Because one isn't here every day, right? Let's be honest. If you do moderator A, you kind of got to do a B. Okay? Exception, am I right? You kind of got to do an A, B, like a 1.0 and a 2.0. Because then 1.0 is feeling all responsible. I gotta be there or I moderate. We don't need that. Okay? And then the idea, 2 is 1, eggs. And then the idea is more involvement. I don't mind if the moderator chips in. Virtual co-hosting a little bit. What? The moderator just told you to... Maybe the moderator has to look up Google stuff too. Maybe the moderators are like, you just turn to the left and go, hey, Johnny, tell me a little bit more about Benjamin Franklin in 1787. What happened? And then he'll get back to you. Moderator. I don't know what I'm talking about. Knock it off. You know what the biggest part of the moderator's job is going to be? We're making it up as we go along. Okay? A facilitator. True heart. That's a smart word. You know what? Let me tell you what the number one, you know what their number one job's going to be? Delete. Push the freaking delete button, would you? Get them out of here. No, it isn't. It's to consider how to include. It's gonna be to kick their ass. No, it's gonna. How do I include them? All right, okay. Oh. Kim, be quiet. It might be you. How about this? Moderator's gonna screw it all up. Hey, if it doesn't work, we can always fire him. All right? Send him a present and fire him. Have you always been able to delete messages? No pops for you, Big Al's Pops Nazi. Has no, Holly, it's only a live moderator, not outside of the show. Just not even close. Just somebody here to delete and look stuff up. Okay? RX. You're my favorite bad boy. I like being bad with RX. You know, he and I were in jail together. RX and I were down. We were down at the state pen we're not even going to tell anybody for how long. He was in cell block C. I remember well. I was in D. I was the chess champion. I was like the guy at the end. I'm always playing chess. There is, you can't beat that guy. And RX is over in C going, you can't beat that guy. Yeah, I was the chess champion. You know, there's a sport. There's a sport. RX, good memories. Do you know there's a sport called boxing chess? It's a true story. You do 3 rounds. You do a 3-minute round. Boom, bam, bing. Both of you. Then you sit down at your chair during your rest period and you make 3 chess moves. You get a 3-minute break. You're going to make 3 chess moves. Back up. You're back at it. Boxing chess. It's a new sport. It's coming along. Who believes me? It's a true one. I don't know about the minutes and stuff, but there is one. There's a mix one. Okay, revenge. You took my queen. Chess boxing. That's what we did in cell block D. I'm telling you right now. Boxing. It is a true sport. There is a true sport. I'm honestly not giving you the times right. I don't know if it's a 3-minute round or a 1-minute round. I don't know how many moves you have to make before you get knocked out. Revenge for the queen, is that allowed? But it's a true sport. Look it up, moderator. See? Perfect chance. Would one of our moderators please look that up? Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing? While you look that up, I'm going to tell you something else, moderator. Delete. You ready? A 10-year-old boy from Finland discovered a bug in Nerdy saying it's legit. Nerdy, it's legit. How about it? A 10-year-old boy from Finland discovered a bug in Instagram's programming. This bug allowed you to delete other people's comments. This happened in 2016. Facebook paid the kid $10,000 for discovering it. $10,000. See, Higgs, it's real, right? Chess boxing is boxing, chess boxing. I have to look up the rules. See, thank you guys. Look at all my friends out there that are good moderators. We might not even need one. Okay? We might not even need one. I know, Mark, they didn't even send the kid to college? Mark's like, what? Bro, that's like 3 classes. College is $90,000 a year now. I put myself through 3 years of college on a small scholarship and working at Jack in the Box drive-through. 18-year-old pops in the window. Paper hat. Can I take your order? No kidding. Jack in the Box. I was like, I'll never work at McDonald's. This place is ridiculous. Never. What up, McDonald's? Where do you work? Jack in the Box. But you could back then. Come on, it was a few $1,000s a year. There's a lot of money still, based off of the deal. 10-year-old kid is helping us going to be a moderator. How's that sound? Okay. Thank you, kid from Finland. That's actually pretty amazing. How did not one of these coding McCoderton, MacGyver McCodertons, how did none of those guys ever figure it out? And I was kid, hey, I'm 10. You know what you can do? I found this little, how does he? And add to that, I'm just got a final thought. The nerve of them to only give the kid $10,000. Does anybody else want a couple of rando factos about technology? And then we're going to look at the rice experiment real quick. We did have a class set for slants, but we'll do that tomorrow. I got carried away this morning on moderating, and I think we can thank Cracky for that. I think we can thank Cracky. So like I said earlier, and I wasn't even joking, you can take things and coming at you and go, well, there's something good we can do with this. Maybe. Rando Facto. This is in the technology, internet, and video games category. That's what we're going to look at this week. Did you know that Lego bricks? Lego, the little Lego, the ones that Brock, is quite an artist with. The thing about Legos with Brock that I love personally, I'm sharing this with 25,000 people right now. His manual dexterity, due to his arthrogryposis, has always been limited. His range of motion and things like that. It is such a fulfilling activity. You think, grown people playing with Legos. This isn't playing with Legos. This is building and keeping things active and flexible that you and I don't have that challenge. And that's one of the reasons I'm some of me want to go Legos. And then I'm like, Legos? Hell yeah! I love that company. Legos. Lego bricks were used to construct, Higgs, that's what we're talking about. Lego bricks were used to construct the first ever server racks used at Google, made out of Lego bricks. The toy construction bricks were thought to be cost-effective at the time, and it was also an easy way to expand their structures compared to permanent structures. Nippy, We're building computer racks out of Lego bricks. What? Did they have extra large bricks, or is this like baby brick at a time? Is that incredible? How about this one? How about, I know this is true. I don't know how to say it because I'm going to try to keep it lighthearted. This has to come out. It has to be said. All right? I love you guys. You guys are all so kind. I mean that. Think how good your hearts are whenever you're saying these things you're saying. Your heart is like flowing out. Yeah, this guy rocks. It's what you're doing. It's beautiful. More likes. More likes up there, Clones Are Us. Clones Are Us, did you push the like button? Video game players. I was told this from the time video games first came out. Of course, I was on that little bit older where we did Pong. After that, it was this huge leap, and all of a sudden, they're role-playing games. They're shooting people, cutting throats, pulling hearts out, karate chopping heads off. All of this, that went to a whole nother level. It's kind of like, I don't know where I was, but all of a sudden, I turn around and all the video games are doing that. Along with the parent warning, kids are going to die. We're going to create monsters. You know what I mean? Outcry. This is what I'm going to be a new state senator. I don't like video games. Whatever. So part of me's always kind of bought that. It might make you a little more violent. Really? You know how many things make us really violent that have nothing to do with video games? Studies show there is no significant link between mass shootings and playing video games. The video games with violence, despite what politicians claim. In fact, most mass shooters don't play video games. They don't have time. They're planning. They're drawing in some kind of weird notebook. They're going to gun shows. What mass shooter has time to sit down and actually play a mass shooter video game? They're working on it. They're writing manifestos. Right, Higgs? Hey, you know what I'm talking. I'm not making fun of it. That's why I said I'm trying to make this lighthearted. Remember that. Somebody's going to grab a clip of this. Bob said. I never said any such thing. I'm just telling you the facts of no significant link. Okay? They try to blame it on guns. I'm again, no politics here. I'm just doing a factual maxuals, rando facto. How about this one? All us cell phone holder people. Cell phone's literally my human leash. I've never been so married to an object in my whole life. Seriously. Can't even leave a room. Oh, wait, I can't. You can't even leave a room. Leave a room. You can't move chairs. Your cell's over there, and you move a chair. You're gonna sit there and you don't move the cell. That thing has got to be close. Sleeping at night. Where is it? Oh, it's in the other room. No, it's not. It's about 4 inches away from my eye, to where if I have to, I can just look at it and see if it's flashing. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Kim. Bathroom. Who leaves their cell when they go into the bathroom? I don't think very many people do. I really don't. Okay, I'm talking about me right now. It goes everywhere with me. Billy can leave it behind. Give me 5 people that can leave it behind, not just leave it behind. I'm not talking about bathroom only. We don't have to go there. Who can? I'm in the kitchen cooking. The cell's in there with me. It's not out in the living room watching TV without me. It's not. If I have to walk back and forth, it goes with me. Maybe when it's on a charger, Holly. Maybe. ODK forgets it. Stuart says I'd have to try hard to leave it. No, I admit that. Now that you guys are saying it, this is a good point. There is charging time. You're right. You're right. I'm lonely, but it's charging. That's a good point. There is time I have, because it's right by my microwave. I boop, and I might have to. I know it's over there charging. Okay. Charging time. But even when I sleep, it's right there. Over half of smartphones users download how many apps per month? Over half download 0 apps per month. I have all the apps I need. I don't want any more apps. I got every app. I don't even know what app meant about 4 weeks ago. I thought app was application. I was looking for a job. I didn't need that. How about this one? I'm telling you, Higgs, about 4 weeks ago, I was like, no, I don't need any more applications. No, I'm good. As a matter of fact, I'm looking to hire. Are you offering me? I'm confused. On average, iPhone owners unlock their device. Wait for it. Uh-oh, wrong button. Wait. Okay, that was a good one. Now I know which one it is. Okay, on average, iPhone owners unlock their device around 80 times per day. Moderator, say I'm awake 16 hours a day. How many times is that in an hour? 80 divided by 16. $80 divided by 16. What is it? What's the number, moderator? See how we could really use one? Stuart's telling us it's 5-ish. 5 times an hour. When you put it in that context as a cell phone user, I'm totally down with it. Higgs. Who agrees? 5's? That's about right. At first you're looking at that going, that's ridiculous. 80? No way. And then you're like, I think I'm like at 100. Every 10 minutes. Oh, geez, I gotta go open that thing. Okay. Am I right? Give me 5 people that agree. Okay, give me 5. Please don't make me feel so alone. Please don't make me, I'm feeling so lonely right now. Please don't make me feel so alone. Okay. Nerdy. I don't even think that's unreasonable. One every 10 minutes, one every 12 minutes. Huh? Thanks, Bill. I don't think that's even unreasonable. That's like, yeah. Chuck Woolery used to say it. Did you guys ever remember that show, Dating Game? That was one of my favorite shows of all time. Such a creepy show. Stalker games. Do you guys remember the Dating Game? Chuck Woolery. Chuck Woolery was this really handsome TV MC guy, right? What was his favorite saying? 2 and 2, I'll be right back at you. That was so creepy. 2 and 2, back at you. He was talking about 2 minutes and 2 seconds of commercial time. Whoever timed it? Whoever timed that? Trueheart, did you? I did. I sat there with a stopwatch one time. The whole show. Every time he said 2 and 2, he always went like this. 2 and 2, back at you. Okay? You guys remember that? Pops is sitting there. I'm a kid. Well, by golly, my gosh, it's awfully close. Who was the scary one? The kid at home. What's wrong with him? Within 3 days of its release. I love that show. I wanted to be one of the contestants. I was like, I would be so smooth. I was like, you're ready to get your ego crushed, pal, when they don't pick you. Okay? Who needs a crushing? Then let's go on that show. Within the first 3 days of its release, Grand Theft Auto #5 made $1 billion in sales. 3 days. $1 billion in sales. 3 days. I'm going to say it one more time. 3 days. Made $1 billion in sales. Making it the fastest selling piece of entertainment property. Entertainment property. Songs, music, movies, anything. $1 billion. $1 billion, Hags. Within first 3 days. How do you ship it? Oh, do you ship it? Or do they just download it? See how little I know? Do you have to have a little disc or do they download it? Stuart says both. So it's sitting on a shelf somewhere, but you could also download it. That makes sense. CCSI should have known he'd tell me right away. Pops is like, see why I need a moderator? I don't know this stuff. That's crazy. A report from Polygon.com shows that the video game industry actually makes a lot more cash annually than the music and film industries combined. Video game industry, music and movies, put them all together. Woo. Video game, killing the game. For instance, in 2014, the video game industry made $83.6 billion sales across the globe. This is back in 2016 or 2014. 83.6 billion. In that same time period, music and films made 36.4 billion. Not even half the amount. No, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. The video game was doing 83.6. Films do 36.4. And music did 15. So we put the 36 and the 15 together at 51. 83 versus 51. Pretty big difference. Pretty big difference. So final, this is going to be a contest. The person that gets this correct first is going to get a prize. You ready? Contest. You ready? What country is most often chosen by tech companies as their test market for new products due to its diversity of groups? They figured out if in this country it's going to be a failure, it's going to be a failure. What country did they pick? Typically, this is where we're going to test product. You got to go over to so-and-so. I'm looking at the answers on my screen. I haven't seen it so far. It's pretty interesting. Makes sense when you hear it. What country do they do the test products in, mostly? If you're a tech company and you're starting and you got a new game idea, where are you going to start it? So far, I haven't seen anybody get it correct on my screen. What do you guys think? Where would you? This particular country, it's maybe a lot of English speaking and quite a diversity of people living there. What do you think? Do any of you guys, I have to almost give a clue. I'm getting ready to give a clue. Lexington Felix just got it. Lexington Felix. Lexington. Felix the cat is correct. New Zealand. All of you are going, oh, yeah, of course. New Zealand. Lexington Felix. Good job. Lexington. Let me write this down before I forget. Lex. I'll show you here in a second what you want. Lexington Felix. Does that make sense? Listen, New Zealand is often chosen by many tech companies as their test market for new products. The country has a diverse group of people, and most of them speak English. Should the technology be a failure, the islands are isolated enough so it won't have much of a negative impact on the whole brand. Put it out there on those islands. Have them. If it doesn't work, who are they going to tell? Come on. What are they going to do? Send a message in a bottle? No, what are they going to do? Kontiki? What are they going to do? Do one of those Kontiki paddle boat getting back to Argentina? What? New Zealand. That's pretty cool. Who are they? The Maori? The Maori? Maori? What is that tribe there? Moderator? Yeah. Jesus Christ lives in Australia. He goes, New Zealand doesn't even exist, Pops. Yeah, that's what I thought of Maori. Jesus Christ is over there in Australia. Go, Pops. Psst. There is no New Zealand. We know there is because my friend Jeffrey here, Ginger Jesus, is from New Zealand. He's spreading the word and the spores all around New Zealand. He's a great, great guy. Okay? He's a real Jesus, too, compared to some Australian guys that you're not sure. You want them to be. You hope they'll be. But there's a lot of questions. Let's send... We're going to send Lexington Felix. We're going to send you a 10-pack of pop caps, 200 milligrams each, pure ghost, made from the ghost. This is about a 2-gram fruit. So Lexi, hit me with that. Hit me with your digits. Hit me with your digits, and I can send this to you. Okay. All right. See, this is a perfect example of where the moderator could come in, and we hide user on this channel. I just saw something too. I just saw some. Bye, Thomas. I don't want a Ferrari at this point. If I had the money to buy a Ferrari, I'd buy all my friends like a small Volkswagen. Free Ferrari, Holly. You know what just happened? I don't need help adding a moderator whatsoever. You know what I just saw on my screen? I had to push the button. It came up. It gave me a bunch of options. I could have put the guy on a timeout. You could do a 5-minute timeout. You could block from this channel. You know what it said? You know what one of the options was? Exception? You know what one of the options was? Add moderator. Like, it's not going to be that hard. What? It had an option on there. I'm thinking I need a coder or something. I figured it out. Oh, no, it's one button. I've been stressed. We got to wait 35 days. We're going to have a round table conference, and we're going to... We have options. Oh, jeez. Excuse me, you have no idea how funny that is to me. Because I'm looking down, and just as I'm pushing the button, I'm like, wait, it says right here I could have added him as the moderator. I could have. If I'd have pushed the wrong button. I'm not kidding you, I didn't even know. Think about that. Thomas is our new moderator. Oh, stop it. Oh, gosh, darn it. Oh. You have no idea, because I'm so afraid of this stuff. I don't do adding, subtracting. I have to have someone come help me. There it is right there. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. It's an inside joke. Now I want that Ferrari guy back. Okay? Oh, gosh, darn it. I haven't done anything today that I wanted to do because I've just been a gabble talker. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gosh, darn it. I'm done with that. Let's quickly, let's look at this. Okay, there's Rice. The Love Rice, he's been doing good. We've been sending in information. We're going to look at this again on Friday. Here we go. That's neutral. Hate, I haven't seen any big difference, but I hate him. I hate him like you wouldn't believe. Hate him, I'm telling you. Oh, you're all I ever wanted was you. Okay, we've been working on our rice. We've been working on the rice situation here. And it is a lot of fun. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about it. Sound good? We'll talk a little bit more about it. I have taken to, and this is a true story. For me, you know what's easy to do? Sing. I sing. It's easier to sing a love song then say them. Did you know that? I sing to my rice love rice guy. I do. And then the other one, cuss words. Cuss words, and I use 3 different languages, just so it knows that I'm serious. So that's what I can't sing at the hate one. I sing at the love one. And no, I'm not joking. Just what it's easier it's been easy. Because I can develop this, I love you, you're the greatest rice that's ever been. You are amazing and wonderful. You look at the other one and you go, Pinchy pendejo! And then you say, no. There's all kinds of, there's different, but I can do 3 different languages to the rice. Okay? All right? So I did. All right. So just so we're on the rice program together. All right? Some of you have sent me some amazing pictures. I'll share them tomorrow. Okay, yeah, Paige was walking by. I didn't know her. I would have never done that. Okay, I don't like him to see me be goofy. You know what I mean? It's okay with us, but him, we've always got to be doing our best, son. This is him. I'm still like Father knows best. Like, give a kid a break, okay? Doing our best. I had something else for us for just today. We'll get back to that. Listen. I'm just going to read this. This will be our cool reading, and then I have this fun game that we're going to play. We're going to play a fun game. Who wants to play a fun game? Who wants to play a fun game where there's 4 boxes involved? 3 of them are zonks. 4 of them, but 3 of them are zonks. We're doing zonks for sure this week, by the way. Pops says, just like I've never really done raffles, I've threatened zonks, but I've never really sent it. We always got a little additional this or that. Zonk for real. Birds and ornithologists. What is an ornithologist? What is an ornithologist, friends? Was Audubon an ornithologist? Was Audubon one? Wes says they're the people that study birds. Birds studying people. Yep, that's correct. Ornithologists are experts on birds, scientists, typically. But there's amateur ornithologists just like there's amateur mycologists. We spend so much time wanting to be seen and named. Bird watching. Is it half of the fun when you go bird watching? Has anybody ever gone bird watching? I'm not crazy about it, but I've done it once or twice. Takes nothing. Pair of binoculars, and you bring a book with you about the local birds in the area, pictures of the local birds in the area, right? You don't bring a big old volume. You don't care about the ones in South America right now, especially if you're like in the Sonoran Desert, right? You're in the, you're a certain area. You're looking for birds in that area. Usually, you have a picture of them. Help to identify it. Unless there's a local guide with you, goes, oh, you see that? That's a Baltimore Oriole. Oh, you see that over there? And they can name them for you. Nowadays, I think you just have to bring your phone with you. Back to that phone. Just bring a phone with you. But back in the day, when I was bird watching boy, all you need is a pair of binoculars and your little bird watching book. If you're really nerdy, you brought a small log book with you. 1032. Sunny outside. Wind 10 miles per hour. Northwest direction. Saw a flying dove. Or whatever it was you saw. You kept notes. You want to know their names. Do the birds care? Do the birds care? Do the birds care what their name is? Most of them probably don't even want to be seen now that you think about it. They're hiding in the tree. You got to find me with a binocular. Do the birds care what their name is? Do the birds care if they're getting your attention? We do. We want to be seen. We want to be named. It's not your fault. It's not our fault. We were programmed to that. As a human animal, we weren't born with that. I don't believe. That was a human construct. Even just a human mammal, it didn't need to be named. There was a bunch of Uggs and Wugs at one time. The reasons we even have names is crazy in terms of sociology. And the kinds of names we have. And the generational reasons for names. And it goes on, it's crazy. Names alone. The different cultures. Sons of. Peterson, now I'm the son of Peter. We want to be named. And one of the things most of us don't want to be named, we don't want to be named a fool. We don't want to be named, what's that one? It's one of the reasons, I love that song, A Boy Named Sue. Grows up his whole life, the story's a great story. The lyrics to the song A Boy Named Sue. Mean dad. No, actually, I was a dad that went against the regular mores of that social situation, and he raised a pretty good son. Proved to his son his name didn't matter that much. We spend so much time wanting to be seen and named. We want to be named as intelligent. We want to be named as good or handsome or pretty. We want to be named as successful, popular. Nobody's fool. We want to be named. Birds don't care. There isn't a bird in the world who cares. Am I popular in my flock? What do they call me? Am I the most handsome one? Handsome might matter at mating season. I'm not sure. The spirit doesn't know it's being spiritual any more than running water knows it's running water. Running water doesn't know if it's a stream, a river, faucet, hose. I would argue it doesn't need to know. It doesn't care. Doesn't need to know. Doesn't need a title. Just needs to be running water. Are you guys getting where I'm going? You getting what I'm laying down? I have about 3 or 4 more minutes of this. Look at these names we have to know that people call us. Look at these titles we have to have. I'm a good employee. Employee of the month. Does any of that matter as much as what your spirit's doing? These labels that we put on ourselves and have to wear. Aspire to. Does a hawk spreading its wings to fly? Does a hawk spreading its wings does it know it's a hawk? Does it know what you call it? The guy in the binocular, and there's the picture, and it's a peregrine falcon. No, it's not. It's a golden eagle. No, it's not. Does it? Does he? We don't stop and think, he's flying, man. He got work to do. He got a mouse to catch, egg to lay, wings to fly. Stuff that his spirit's telling him to do. I'm getting goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I hope I'm not being too goofy here. I get goosebumps when I think of nature and how I could be more aligned. Am I popular? Do people think I'm successful? What do they? What's my name? From an early age, we're taught that to live fully is to be accepted. And to be accepted, we need to be seen. So we base success and even love on our effort to be seen. Even our effort to stand out. Celebrities, boy, they're more successful because we see them. Their lives aren't any better, sometimes a lot worse. I haven't seen too many of us here on T have to go into a hotel room in New York and kill ourselves, even though we just released a brand new movie. Oh, but he's so successful. Really? He just killed himself in a hotel room. That was your idea of success. You gave him the label. He was working for it. That's just an example. I'm not thinking of anybody specifically. We base our success on acceptance. What do other people around us think of us? And it's the biggest thing that'll pull us back down. Keep us from doing our best. The painful truth we discover along the way is that to survive in an inner way that matters, a way that keeps us connected to the living, the hawk and the water, somehow we feel like we need to be accepted. That's the thing we'll work against. Paragraph. Like flowers waiting on rain, our hearts wait on love. As much as we want to be seen and known, It is the giving of attention that will keep us awake. Can I say that one more time to you? As much as you want to be seen and known, it's the giving of attention that will keep you awake. First thing in the morning here, first 7-10 minutes now it's come. We are giving attention to one another. We're hugging, we're saying hello, we're being kind, we're sending, we're getting messages, we're setting up opportunities to communicate later. That is a giving of attention. The people sitting there, they're going, God, I'm getting attention this morning. In a kind, wonderful way, and I can give it. That's what I did. The people that it's a push the like button. That's giving attention. That's giving. You can sit there all day and wait for people. Hello, hi, how you doing? It's the guy that says hello back. It's the guy that says hello first. This has never happened in 3 years. This has never happened in 3 years. Let me tell you what happened yesterday evening. I'm sitting in my house. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm sitting in my house, and I get a text. Of course, I have my leash right next to me, and I look down at the text. And all it says is, this is at 8:46 last night. All it says is, I love you. I'm like, wow. Just that's it. Haven't had a text from that. Boop. All right, back, I love you. Boop. That right there is called giving attention. That right there. I'm going to show you something. Watch this. Rando, out of nowhere, giving attention. My friend Sandy to me. Those are the kind of, how special. Who got more out of that? Who got more out of that? Well, I'd argue both. But that's what I'm talking about. You don't wait to get attention or get labeled. You don't. You act. You let it flow out. You be the vessel. Of course, you watch the harvest you get. Giving attention. That's what Sandy did. Giving attention, what does it do? Opens us to love. When somebody gave me attention like that, you think I'm going to write back, yeah, screw you, pal. Is that my response? Would that be your response? Or is your response going to be, you know what, I love you too? Giving attention opens you to love. accepting that deep things wait like seeds between us is believing in the world. That's so pretty. So let's wake up. Let's be accepting. Let's not have to have these names. And love will sprout like grass. Thank you for listening to that. That's out of the Book of Awakening, Mark Nepo, and then with a little bit of Pop Nepo in there. Okay. It's just the human condition, and we rise above it by being the vessel of goodness and kindness. And we don't look for a lot. We don't look for anything back. When we look for something back, then what we did, we're asking to get paid for. Okay, there is not an eagle in the world that has asked me to pay him back for letting me watch. Giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Watch this. I said 4. I'm going to do 3 boxes today because of our time frame. Here we go. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh. You guys are... Oh, my God. Okay. Let's do number between 1 and 50. Give me a number between 1 and 50. No, 1 and 50, go. 1 and 50. Go. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Those of you that are new, you give me 3 numbers on the line at one time between 1 and 50. The first person to give me the number that's in my chute on this screen, on my screen, is going to get a chance to win a game. That will be Satter Wolf. Kill the game for a moment. Satter Wolf. Satter, hold on. Satter Wolf said 30. And bingo bango, it's a 30. Satter Wolf. Sats. Lobo Wolf. By the way, he's in the drawing for the raffle. Thank you for that. We're going to start a new raffle on Friday, and this other raffle will go away Thursday. Satter, watch this. You ready? You ready for this, Satter? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? All right. We have basically 3 boxes. Okay? Ready? Box number 1. Box number 2. Box number 3. Satter, which box do you want? Which box? One, 2, or 3? Satter's going with 3. Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm going to give you one chance. I'll tell you what, I'll open box number 1. By the way, 2 of them are zonks. 2 are zonk. And 1 is something good. Okay? Watch. 2. So why don't I do this? I'm going to open number 1. Does this have, yeah. Let's open number 1 first. Okay? Because you didn't pick number 1. Okay? What could you have won? Okay. So you could have won a gummy hot dog. That was an opportunity. You could have won this gummy hot dog. And I'm not kidding you. I was sending that to you. No, it's not shroom infused or anything. No. Okay? Now, you could have won number 1. However, you did not. Okay? So this is going back in the whammy pile. This is going back. Oh, someone's going to win this week. I'm not kidding you. I'm sending this. Everyone's like, oh, I love Pops packages. You're going to love this one. Okay, so that was box number one. We still have two, and we still have three. Satterwolf, I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance to change your mind. You said three. There's two, and here's number three. You get a chance. You can trade 3 for 2 if you want to. Okay. So, would you trade 3 for 2? Pops, Satter's sticking with 3. Okay. Satter's sticking with 3. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this so y'all see. 3 it is. I wonder what's in 2. I wonder what's in 2. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's a zonk. He was right. 3 is right. Wait, let me show you. Sorry. Sorry. I'll show you in a second. I don't even know how to play this game. This one's still a zonk, but I don't want to show it, so it's going back in the pile. Wait, you guys are going to do this tomorrow, okay? So, we have zonks. Wait. Oh, yeah. We're not done. We got zonks. We got all kinds of stuff coming. But in the meantime, Satter, you did good. Number 3 it was. You know what you won? Okay. You're going to think, what? Wait. 5 grams. 5 grams of the bottom of the barrel. That's right. This is a long show, you guys. I apologize. You're getting the bottom of the barrel. See what I'm talking about? It's not a zonk though, because it's 5 grams. Okay, and it's even though it says bottom of the barrel, that's what we call it. Well, let me show you. Okay, let me just show you. Watch. 5 grams. 7 grams, 2 grams, right? This is bottom of the barrel. Here's what happened. After you've loaded up a bunch of stuff and this is leftovers. What are you going to do with the leftovers? Waste not, want not, right? Waste not, want not. Okay, so we just took like spoonfuls, right? Of the waste not, want not. This is the bottom of the barrel. We usually take this, honestly, and make our capsules. This becomes capsules, typically. But I was looking at that going, Satterwolf might just want a bag. Satterwolf might just like a bag. Okay? Give me 5 people that are somewhat jealous of Satterwolf. No, I mean that think it's a good idea. Give me 5 people. That's what we're giving away this week. We're giving away bottom of the barrel. And we're going to give away different amounts of it. 7 grams and 5 grams and 2 grams. And then occasionally, you're going to get a hot dog. Okay? Daryl, it's psilocybin. Okay, so Saturn, thank you guys. I've had more than, I have laughed my tail off today. I usually try to get out of here by 10:15. It's 10:30, and I don't want to go, man. I'd like to talk more. You guys, 2 scoops, please, eggs. Seriously, that's how I was taking it, and then I would take a spoon from there and put it in the bag. Okay, like that's how I was doing it. And we have, oh yeah, check it out. This is your guys' stuff for this week, right? We got all kinds of them for us for this. Oh yeah, Pups is prepared. All right. Then we also have hot dogs. Okay. I love you guys. Go have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow, same mush time, same mush channel, and continue to be impeccable. Continue to not take things personal. Continue to don't take things personal, and don't make assumptions. And finally, even if it's the bottom of the barrel, even if it's the bottom of the barrel, do your best. See you guys tomorrow. Scroll me out. Mike and Cleany and Herbie and Cleany and Wesley. And Wes, we're gonna do it on Thursday. The raffle will be Thursday right here live. Saturday, and Justin, thank you again for that wonderful gift. Aaron and SSW and Sandy, love you. And WAP and Tree Stump and Kim and Ghastly and Nerdy and Marky and Woody K and Daryl Baker and Justin. And Edward Erickson, your hat came. It's going out today. Saturday, SSW, Niffer, West Smoke, Hagues, Lexington, Felix, give me an address. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Cleany and Jesus Christ in Australia. Billy D, Michael Allen, Herbie, Jonathan K, all the way. Jackie Meow Kitty, Kimberly Penny, the Pulverizer, Edward and Paige and Justin's okay, and Chad and Mr. Phillips and Mukhtar, how you doing? And Sharon, nice to see you, Jimmy Max, Melissa G. Deborah, you're a pearl. Herbie, Jesus Christ, WAP, Mikey, Satter Wolf, Lori Weil York, nice. SSW, Jesus Christ City, how you doing, Sid? Wazzy, Mike Barabal, Pops, peace, love. Let it flow out.